Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my bi-weekly makeup basket and then shop my stash. So we're gonna go through the products that are in here first. We're gonna take some stuff out. Some stuff is empty, some stuff is declutters, and then we're gonna go ahead and shop my stash. If you don't know what shop my stash is, it's when I go through my makeup collection, get some new products to use for the next 2 weeks, put them in this drawer so they're easy to reach for, and then that way I can form an opinion about some of the products, whether I really like them or if I don't like them, I do usually get rid of them, or I do put some stuff in a shopping blog too. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video while you're watching it, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Let's get started. I do have a lot of face powders in here and I really enjoyed all of them. The Maybelline Fit Me was a little bit too drying to set under my eyes, so I did use it to set my face. I really enjoyed it. Now I know what the hype's about with this product, but I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. I do have the Laura Mercier. This is a finishing powder. It's called the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I used it as a finishing powder. It gave the skin a really nice glowy finish, kind of like, so I would set my face with this guy and then I would do this as a last step. Looked absolutely stunning. It's a little bit different than the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, and this has a little bit more glow. This is kind of just kind of like a healthy sheen to the face, where this actually gives a glow, and this one I have in the shade Luminous Light, so it is an actual like glowy product. I love both. I don't think they're dupes for each other, but they're kind of like similar, not similar effect, because again, this is glowy and this is just like a dewy natural look. Hope that makes any sense. Not that you really asked me, but Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. This guy is really amazing. I did really enjoy it. I did use it to set my face. I think I tried, oh no, I didn't try this guy. It was a different like puff that I tried with it. I didn't like it that way. I liked it better with a brush. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. Over here I have my bronzers. I thought that these may be a declutter. This I thought would be a highlight, but well, it is marketed as a highlight from Wet n Wild, but what I use this for is to top over my bronzer. So I would use this bronzer, which looked absolutely stunning, and then I would top it with this guy. Wonderful. So I am gonna move this to my bronzer drawer because it's more of like a glowy bronzer for me than a highlight. So, and I'm keeping both. I really enjoyed both. The Hourglass ambient bronzing ambient lighting bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. It looks a little bit light in the pan, but this actually really suited my skin tone. It looked very natural, very glowy, which I really like. I kind of want to keep it in here for another 2 weeks. Let's keep it in here, why not? Okay, so I don't know if you watched my last Shop My Stash, but this Victoria's Secret Bare Bronzer, this is an eyeshadow palette, and I thought I was gonna declutter it, and then I decided to franken it. So I crumbled it all up. It had like stripes, colored stripes in here, supposed to be eyeshadows, but they had no separation in between them. I didn't like it as eyeshadow. And I thought I'll be like, okay, I'll make a bronzer out of it, but I think this guy is too much to be a bronzer. It looks more of a, doesn't it kind of look like it would be an eyeshadow? I am gonna move it out of here. It's gonna be on the chopping block. I'm not gonna put it in my eyeshadows. I do not need such a large bronzy eyeshadow. Like, I have these in every palette, well, almost every palette, because I love neutral eyeshadows. And I don't know that this is actually a good bronzer. I guess I didn't try it as a bronzer. I should have done that. I am gonna move it to a chopping block section of my collection. I have a little sample of the Butter London. This is the Multitasking Skin Illuminator Prep, Blur, and Brighten. I really enjoyed it when I used it. It's still a little bit left in here. Okay, the Body Shop Shimmer Waves. I thought I was gonna declutter this guy, but it's absolutely stunning. I mainly use the bottom 2 shades in here. Beautiful highlight. It doesn't stay on the skin too long, but it looks absolutely stunning. Bella Pierre Cosmetics. This is a mineral blush in Autumn Glow. This is a beautiful, beautiful nude blush. Absolutely stunning. I'm like, why didn't I reach for this before? So staying. Both of these are staying. The Too Faced Love Flush and Love Hangover, and the Revolution, the matte blush in nude. They're both really beautiful and they're both gonna stay. The Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush in Incandescent Electra. I am gonna move it out of here. I think I've had it in here for 2 weeks already, or 4 weeks. I'm not sure. I really enjoyed it. It's really beautiful for what's the word, like a really glowy blush topper. So let's say I use the nude blush, like one of these, or a matte, like, yeah, matte nude blush. I would top it with this one. It looks really stunning. Anastasia Emerzi highlighter. Okay, it has to come out. It's been here for 4 weeks. This guy is stunning, absolutely beautiful. I had my friend Kana ask if this is compared to the Ofra Rodeo Drive, because someone told her it's a dupe. This is actually a little bit lighter, more like white gold, where the Rodeo Drive is more on the peachy, a little bit darker. I will be pulling in that palette that has Rodeo Drive in for the next 2 weeks, but I did a comparison between the two. They're not exact dupes. This is, again, a little bit lighter. I have another highlighter in here, which was the Juvia's Place, the Nubian by Juvia. This is the shade Nefertiti. It's a loose highlighter. It's a little too dark, too yellow golden on me, but it's really stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. If you have like medium skin tone, this would look really, really, really beautiful on. Might be really good for me in the summertime when I have a little bit of tan. I did really enjoy it though. I definitely used it. For more highlighters, I had the Urban Decay Afterglow palette in here. I really liked it when I did use it. I know not a lot of people enjoyed this and got a lot of hate, but it looked absolutely stunning. I used this shade kind of as a highlighter. I used this as like a blush topper. Those are the two main ones that I did use. I don't typically wear a very cool tone blush, but this would be stunning on top of that. So getting moved out. I think that's it for blushes, or yeah, highlighters and blushes. Let's go ahead and talk about my the stuff that I'm pulling out of here because they're empty. I do have the Wet n Wild concealer. This guy is finally empty. I'm gonna pull it out. And then the Ulta Beauty brow tint is gonna finally empty too. I'm gonna pull that guy out as well. For concealers and eyeliners, let's see, I do have a couple in here now. I have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I do use this to lighten up like any dark foundation or a concealer that's a little too dark. I use the tiniest little bit of this. It really works for that. So I do want to keep it in here. I don't know which concealer I want to concentrate on because these are kind of all full coverage. I do want to pull a concealer that's a little bit less coverage for the days that I don't wear full coverage foundation, and both of these are for full coverage. They are gonna stay in here, but that's, you know, something I need to pull for today. I am gonna pull this eyeliner out. This is the Very Sexy Sparkling Eyeliner in Glitter Bronze. It's really beautiful, but I am gonna pull it out. I want to put another eyeliner in here, and that's something that I will shop my stash for today. And these are in projects, so I do want to keep them in here. I started working on this brow mascara in place of the Ulta one. It's nice, but I just do not like the wand. Look how big this is. I just really don't like it. Kind of debated putting the little one in here, but it's probably too short, so it's not gonna reach all the way to the end. I don't know. I really don't like how big this is. I did put in this guy too, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Because last time I had, I shopped my stash for the Wet n Wild concealer that's like this, and I went to use it and it smelled really badly. It had went bad on me. So I pulled it out. Actually, I should have told you about it as getting decluttered, but here, I'm telling you about it now. And I put this guy in its place. They kind of have the same consistency. They're very thick. You kind of need to warm it up with your fingers first, and then it's very emollient. It has a great coverage. If you have really bad dark circles, it's really good, but it definitely needs to be set because it's very tacky. I think I'm gonna pull it out because I have like too many concealers. I do need a concealer that's a little bit less coverage, so this guy is driving me crazy. Let's put it to the side for now because my camera keeps wanting to focus on it. The Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer, I put it in last time because I wasn't sure if I really like it or not, and this smelled so bad. I'm sick and I can smell it. I think it's growing like stuff on it. Like it's older in my collection and I just did not want to risk it, so I am gonna go ahead. I know this went bad. It smells really bad, and I think the color has changed. I don't remember if it was this kind of like milky, kind of like towards the yellow, or if it was just absolutely clear. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this guy out. I put this guy back in here so I can use it and finish it. This is in a project pan, and this is the YSL Touche Cloud Blur Primer. I used it only once, unfortunately. Okay, I do have, this is the eyeshadow primer that I have been using, so I'm gonna keep it in here. All of the stuff in here is gonna stay. I have some foundation samples, and I have you know, a glowy primer kind of thing. So all of these, nothing's getting removed from here. Let's talk about lip products. I am gonna keep all of these lip products. I thought I might be decluttering some of them, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep them all. And this lip liner is staying because it's in a project. I really liked all of them. Maybe the only one that I felt like maybe it needs to be decluttered, but then I used it yesterday and I really enjoyed it. It's this guy by Burt's Bees. It kind of made my lips a little bit dry, which opposite of what you would think of a Burt's Bee product. Like, shouldn't it be kind of hydrating? It made my lips feel a little bit dry, a little bit chapped, but then I used it yesterday and it was fine. It could be that I just have a really bad cold and anything is dry in my lips. This mascara is it's basically empty. It's been flaking on me really badly, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. There's still quite a bit of product in here, but it has been flaking terribly on me. I don't know if it always did that. I remember that I used to love this mascara, so I don't know. So I'm gonna throw that out. I did put in another mascara just because I really needed it. That one kept flaking. I put in the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. This guy is wonderful, like really big lashes. It does leave your lashes kind of clumpy, which I really like, but it doesn't flake. And what, $3.99? And I had a sample of the Physicians Formula Killer Curves mascara. I put this guy in. It's really nice. It does curve the lashes, like leave them kind of have a little bit of a curl to them, but it's not very volumizing. But these two together look really beautiful. And this guy's staying in here. I finally tried this guy, the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. It's really beautiful. I am gonna pull it out again, or as well. The Ordinary Coverage Foundation, like the high coverage foundation. I thought I might declutter this guy, but it's so beautiful. It gives a very nice coverage, but it's still very lightweight. It's not thick. I really rediscovered how much I love that guy. And the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. This guy's amazing. I don't know why it took me so long to try it. Really, really good. It made my makeup last all day. I used it especially with this guy. Oh God, my makeup looked beautiful all day. I am gonna pull it out because I do want to put something else in. I am gonna go ahead and declutter this eyeshadow palette, the Wet n Wild Petal Pusher. I did not really enjoy it when I tried to use it this past 2 weeks. I only reached for it one time. I didn't really, it doesn't speak to me. It's all shimmer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter it. I have the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I did really like this guy. I am gonna put it away though. The Modern Renaissance, God, I reached for this guy so much the past 2 weeks. It's absolutely beautiful. I rediscovered how much I love it. And then this guy I am gonna pull out. I'm gonna put it back in my collection, but I'm gonna have to reach for it again because the last time I used it, my eyeshadow creased pretty badly. I don't know why. Typically my eyeshadow doesn't crease, especially when I use the MAC paint pot, like it doesn't crease, but with this guy it creased pretty badly towards the end of the day. I did wear my makeup for a really long time, like I got put my makeup on at 5 in the morning and then didn't take it off till like 7, 8 at night, but it was really creased the end of the night. So I don't know if it's just because it's been too long, like I wear it for a really long time. So I am gonna put it back, but I will reach for it again at some point. Okay, now that we talked about everything that's in here for the past 2 weeks, I'm gonna put this stuff away and then let's shop my stash. Okay, so the next drawer down, I didn't put stuff away. I figured I'll just put it at the end because I don't want to get confused. The next drawer down is foundations, and from here, what I think I really want to pull in this time around is a couple Rimmel products, because I remember I used to really love this guy. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable Foundation, but a lot of people really hated it. I don't know if my foundation taste has changed, so I am gonna pull this guy in to try and make up my mind on it, see if I want to keep it in my collection or if this is something that's gonna leave. So I'm gonna pull it in. Really kind of want to pull in this guy, the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. No, I'm not gonna do that unless like I really try that Rimmel foundation. I really don't like it. I'll probably pull one of these two. For concealers, I do want to pull in a concealer that's a little bit lighter coverage, not so full coverage. I think I'm gonna have to just do this one. This is the only one that's open, the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. It's kind of like medium coverage, so I'm gonna pull that guy in. Hey, you can see my socks. Okay. For blushes, I really want to pull this guy in. I was watching, who was I watching? Somebody, and they were talking about this shade Margin for blush. So I'm gonna pull these two in. This is Margin. These are by MAC. Margin, and this one is Spring Sheen. And I do have like what is it called? This is Emphasize, the under eye setting powder. So I'm gonna pull this in. I do want to pull in a couple more blushes though. So this guy, and then let's pull in, maybe we do this one because I still haven't tried it. This is the Too Faced Fruit Cocktail Blush Duos in Strawberry. Haha, very funny. This was like a diamond gift from Ulta, so it was free with a purchase. I'm gonna pull this in. We'll do swatches when we put everything back into the drawer. And then how about we pull in an oldie but a goodie, maybe Luminoso. Is this it? Yep, Luminoso, Milani Luminoso. I used the crap out of this guy. It's not as domed as it used to be. I'm gonna pull this in. I think that's it for blushes. That's 4 blushes. I don't remember if I have any new blushes in my new makeup drawer. So that's it for now. Okay, this is one of my eyeshadow palette drawers, and I was doing the math. I have around 100 eyeshadow palettes. If I only pull in 1 or 2 eyeshadow palettes every 2 weeks, I'm gonna need 2 years to actually go through all of my eyeshadow palettes. So technically I need to pull in 2 eyeshadow palettes per week to actually rotate through them all. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, I never thought about that until I was counting how many eyeshadow palettes I have. So I do have a couple new ones. There's one that I really want to pull in, but I do want to pull a different one from here as well. This guy is absolutely stunning, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this one, the Dominique Cosmetics, and this is the original, the first one, the Latte palette. Yeah, this guy's stunning. Oh, you know what I really want to pull in? I think I want to pull in the Norvina. It's been, I really loved it when I first tried it, and I haven't used it since I first bought it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy in. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna pull it in. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do things a little bit differently. This is one of my new makeup drawers. If you've seen my new e.l.f. products to try, some of the stuff I already tested out, but they are technically new, so I put them back in here. I have the e.l.f. Opposites Attract. Maybe I pulled this one in. No. I know which palette I want to pull in. I want to pull in this guy by Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. By the way, Juvia's having 40% off for Valentine's Day. I think you just use the code Valentine, you get 40% off the whole side. So if you're interested, check it out. I'm gonna pull this guy in, the Warrior 2 by Juvia. I bought it, it's been a couple months, when they had their Black Friday sale. This is what it looks like. It's really beautiful and it's all matte. So I'm gonna pull this in. And I do have a couple new highlighters. That's why I wanted to come in here first. I'm going to pull in this blotting powder to set my face with. I did try it out in that e.l.f. video and I actually really enjoyed it. This e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, my goodness, that's very full coverage. It is matte, so if you have a dry under eye area, I would stay away from this guy. It's really matte. I do want to pull in, since I pulled that Rimmel, let's pull in this Rimmel 3-pan palette, the highlight, contour, and blush. We'll pull this guy in. For highlighters, ooh, I have this bronzer. I'm gonna pull this guy in. This is the MAC bronzing powder. This was the, what was the collection? The Mirage, I think. I picked out one of the shades. I picked out the matte shade, and that was in the shade Biana Bronze? Is that how you say it? They were on clearance at Macy's website, so I bought this guy. I'm gonna pull it in. This guy was pretty good. I did get a couple of the new Wet n Wild highlighters. I actually got two. I got this guy in Bloom Time. Maybe I should pick, let's pull it in. It's a little bit like pinky, or do I want to pull in the loose one? Okay, let's pull in the pink highlighter, or on the pinky tone. How about we pull this guy in too? Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. What is it called? Fire Radicals? Fight Free Radicals. Okay, I can't see obviously. Let's pull that lipstick in. But we pulled this guy in as well. 3 foundations. Sound about right. Yeah, I have so many new ones. That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, I want to go through. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this guy in. The Glamouflage Full Coverage Foundation 16-hour wear. Might be too dark for me. I had a really hard time finding my shade. So we're gonna do that. I think that's it from this drawer for now. Okay, so the next drawer that has new makeup in it. Okay, here it is. The little sample of the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. And I got the shade Nude. I wanna pull that in. I tried this guy and I really liked it, but I think I like this guy better, so I'm gonna pull both of these in. Besame Brightening Violet Face Powder. I panned one of these last year. It's amazing. I think this is better for setting under my eye than this is, but I really want to test them both. I do want to pull this in for lip products, the new Pat McGrath Labs, the Mini Luster Gloss, and I got the Cool Tone shade, the Skin Show Cool. I want to try this guy. I've been really into glosses, and I want to pull this in too. The Pat McGrath, the Mothership 5? Which Mothership is this? I don't remember. I got it. It was one of my Christmas gifts from my husband, and it's just been sitting unused. Isn't it sad? So much makeup to go through, like new makeup. So that's what that looks like. I couldn't wait to really play with it, but I'm gonna pull it in. Let's do that one. So that gives me 3 eyeshadow palettes. That should be enough. And this guy. Okay, I said and I want to pull in this eyeliner. It's also by Pat McGrath, and this is what color? I think I bought like the brown. It's called Blitz Brown. I'm gonna get this guy in. I think I kind of want to pull in the Ofra palette because it has that Rodeo Drive shade. So this is the Rodeo Drive. Now I want to compare. Well, I don't think they're exactly the same. I think this is more peachy, but let's pull this in. We might have to completely skip over. I don't want to use this. I really want to use it, but I really don't want to use it because I want to pull in a highlighter that I haven't used in a while. I think that's it from here. Okay, I think for setting sprays, I'm going to pull in the Rimmel one. Why not? The Stay Matte Fix and Go setting spray. Let's pull that in. And for primers, you guessed it, we're going to pull in... Ooh, I have two Rimmel primers. I have the Lasting Finish Breathable Primer and I have the Stay Matte Primer. Let's do the Lasting Finish. Okay, for face palettes, I really don't think I'm going to pull in any face palettes because we already pulled in two. So I don't think I'm going to pull in any face palettes. That would be a little bit too much. Okay, now moving on to the other side of my makeup. Starting with powders. From here, I do want to pull in one of the Rimmel powders. It's been like, it's a Rimmel theme. Do I want to do, there's the Stay Matte, the loose one, and then there's the Match Perfection. Do I have both open? I don't think I have this guy open. Oh no, it's open. I know for a fact that I really love this guy to set my T-zone area. Let's do it. Let's pull that guy in. Do I have... Maybe I don't pull in another Rimmel powder because I do have quite a few loose powders already. So I'm just going to pull this in for the T-zone. Yeah, let's do this guy. Next drawer down is bronzers. And let's see. How many bronzers do I have? I technically have 3 bronzers pulled in and I still have the Hourglass bronzer. I want to pull one of these in. I have had them for a while, but I've never really played with them. One is in the shade 021 Sunlight and the other one is 020 Sunshine. Let's see. I think this is like the matte and this is the shimmery one. I'm gonna go for the shimmery one. Let's pull this in. Hey, for highlighters, let's see. What do I want to do? We pulled in like a pinky one. The one that's in the Ofra palette is more of a like a light golden peach one. So I do want to get another highlighter from here. ColourPop ones. Let's pull this one in on the cusp, and this was the collab with Kathleen Light. I'm gonna pull this one in. Now I want to pull in one of my MAC ones. How about we do oldie but goodie? What is it? Soft and Gentle. Soft and Gentle. Let's pull this guy in. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some lip colors. I typically don't show this. I just pick some lip colors and put them in. This is where all my lipsticks are, or most of my lipsticks are in here. We did pull in a red lipstick that was by Physicians Formula, 3 lip glosses from the Pat McGrath collection. I'll show you. So the rest of my lipsticks, if they're not in this tower, they're in these like little sections. How about we pull this in? This is by ColourPop and this is the color Layover. I haven't played with it since I got it. It's a really pretty kind of like a nudie color. So I'm gonna pull this in, and then here's some other like MAC lipsticks. They're mostly reds in here. I think there's only like one nude. I thought I had Mare. Oh, there it is. Mare. There's that one. Let's do this guy as well. And then here's the rest of the lipsticks. These are some of my absolute favorite lipsticks, the ones on top. All by NARS, really comfortable formula. I have the 3 reds from Pat McGrath. I didn't open the other set yet. So we're totally gonna skip the lip gloss area, which is all of these over here. We have 3 glosses pulled in, so I don't want to get anything from here. I think I would like to pull in a couple reds. Well, it's February, Valentine's Days. We have 1 red picked out. I think I tend to reach for the same stuff all over again. How about we pull in this? Where's the red that was in the Too Faced set? That was pretty nice red. Oh, this is 2D. Oh, this guy, the cinnamon red. Let's pull this one in, or cinnamon bear. It's called cinnamon bear. I'm really close to finishing this one. Should I pull it in? Let's do this one too. I think that's enough lipsticks. That's a little bit too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in, and then I'll do some swatches. We'll get back together. I'll show you what my drawer looks like for the next 2 weeks, and we'll do swatches. Be right back. Alright guys, I put everything back in the drawer. Let's go ahead and show you what it's looking like, and then we'll do a couple swatches. I'm going to move the lip glosses to the side for a little bit. I have the Fenty powder, the Pro Filter lavender powder in here. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte, and this is in transparent. I put in the e.l.f. blotting powder, the matte blotting powder. I think I'm going to use this to set my face, and then the Besame Violet, brightening violet powder in translucent. I want to compare these two, although you don't get a lot of product in here. This is 6 grams, and here is like 28 grams. And typical price for this is $22, but I was able to get them on Besame's website for $8. They had them on sale. So unless you can buy it on sale, it's definitely better to go with the Fenty. But again, I would like to compare the formulas. From what I remember, I like this better than I like the Fenty when I tried the Fenty. But I haven't used this in a long time, since last year basically. Next in here I have the Rimmel 3-pan palette. This is the highlight, contour, and blush, and this is in the shade Coral Glow. I don't know if I should be swatching these because my hands are so cold. I don't know how the swatches are gonna look. Oh, this palette might be a dud. Wow, I can't really see anything. Okay, well, we'll see how that's gonna perform on the face. I have the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light in here. I have Rimmel Natural Bronzer. What is wrong with the swatches today? Oh, I'm gonna give up because I can't see anything. I don't know if it's just because my hands are really cold, or is it the Rimmel formula? I don't know. Then we have MAC Biana Bronze. This was the Mirage. See, it looks really nice on my finger. Then I tried to put it on. Okay, it shows up. This was the Mirage collection, I believe. I do have one more palette in here, like the face palette. Let's talk about this. This is by Ofra, and this is the Toasted Cashmere. Has a blush, highlight, and the bronzer. These look absolutely stunning. Oh, they feel really nice. That's what these look like. And here we go. Looks really nice. Looks a lot better than the Rimmel palette swatched, but this is significantly more expensive. We'll just say that. Let's move on to blushes. We have the Too Faced Strawberry blush. There's 2 shades in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl them together because I will probably do that when I use them. Ooh, looks so pretty. We have Milani Luminoso. A very peachy, oh, it's a beautiful shade. It's not looking, things are not swatching very well today. But we have a couple more MAC blushes. We have Margin and, I keep forgetting, Spring Sheen. Okay, so let's do Spring Sheen and let's do Margin. Go ahead and swatch those. So Spring Sheen and Margin. I just think my hands are really cold, so my swatches are poo. And I have to emphasize the setting powder in here for under my eye. I want to try it for under my eye. Let's do highlighters. This is the Super Shock Cheek Pearlized on the Cusp. This is ColourPop Kathleen Light collab. I try to go in so like, you know, kind of like swatching a different highlight, but look how pigmented this is. Ooh, this is so pretty. Beautiful highlights. We have MAC Soft and Gentle. Haven't used this guy in quite some time. This is another YouTube made me buy it kind of product. It's not as bam in your face as I remember. Maybe it'll just be different when I use it with a brush. Again, everything is kind of swatching crappy. I don't know if it's because I'm really cold or what. Wet n Wild. This is the new Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is in the shade Bloom Time. Let me try and get it. Oh, it says not for use around eyes. I don't think they ever had that before. Now they do. Okay. Keep that in mind. You can't use this around your eyes. Ah, I totally dug my finger in it. Ah. Oh, poo poo. Oh. Ooh, that is pretty. That's so pretty, isn't it? It's really pretty. Okay, so that's it for highlights. I don't think I have any more. For eyeliner, I put this guy in. This is the Pat McGrath Perma Gel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in Blitz Brown. Let's see. Ooh, very creamy. Ooh, really pretty brown. It's pretty cool because it came with its pencil sharpener. That's the only new eyeliner in here. Nothing new in here. We'll do some lip swatches. I went ahead and put in the Hourglass foundation, the little sample. This guy barely fits. The Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. The Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable primers in here. The two other foundation, Hard Candy Glamouflage, and the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour. I know it seems like a lot of foundations, 3 foundations, although I do think that this guy is a little bit dark on me. I don't know if you watched my foundation video, but when I went to buy it, or when I bought it from, looks very thick too. When I bought it from Walmart, I bought another shade that I thought it would match me. It looked like it would match in the store, and then I got home and I tried it and it was super light. So I went with the shade that's a little bit darker, but it looked pretty light in the store, and now I'm like, oh, okay, it looks really dark. So we'll see how that is. It is a full coverage foundation. This guy, I remember I used to love it, and then it used to be one of my favorites. I did watch a couple videos and a lot of people like, this thing sucks, this thing sucks. So we'll see what I think about it now. Significantly different shades, aren't they? This is a lot more watery too, so we'll see. Let me go ahead and clean my swatches and then we'll talk about the rest of the products. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned my hands. Look at that Pat McGrath eyeliner set so quickly. I can't remove it. Anyways, the eyeshadow palettes in here, I do have that Pat McGrath. I think this is the 5. I'm sure it's the 5. I don't know. Maybe. I could be wrong. But I have that in here. Should we do a... Yeah, let's open it. Okay, one thing that really bothers me is you have to keep the packaging, or you have to keep this thing, otherwise you're going to lose the names of the shades because they're not on the palette. But whoa, this feels pretty heavy. This is what it looks like. I think it's absolutely stunning. When I dip my fingers in it, again, I'm freezing. So this shade is, ooh. Oh, that's a beautiful topper. Let's do this one, and then, oh my gosh, and this one. And we'll see how they're gonna perform. Well, they actually swatched pretty nicely considering nothing else swatched nice. So there you have it. I'm really excited to play with this one. It's probably a palette that's gonna continue or stay in here for more than the 2 weeks. And then next up in here is the Norvina eyeshadow palette. This thing is really beautiful too, but I haven't played with it since I first got it. And then the last palette in here is the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. That's what that looks like. It's also all matte. Okay, I want to try this shade. Wow. And then let's do this shade. I'm looking forward to trying this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it over here. Wowie. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's do lip swatches. Okay, let's swatch these first. I have the LOC Tati. I'm almost done with this, guy. It's not a whole lot left. I really would like to finish it and be done with it. Let's swatch that. It's a beautiful cool tone red. Has a really nice, like, this might be broken. Come on, get back in there. There we go. So yeah, I have to finish this, guy. Isn't it pretty though? Now let's do the other reds. We have Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip, and this is Fight Free Radicals. I don't know, is it a liquid? Ooh, looks really pretty too. Wow, that is so pretty. Feels like it would be a comfortable formula too. I'm really excited to play with this guy. Let's do the other red. Too Faced Cinnamon Bear. This was from their holiday collection. Feel like we have light, medium, deep. Perfect. And then let's do these two. I have Layover by ColourPop. I actually won this guy from a giveaway that CaliFab was having. It was the first thing I've ever won. That's what that looks like. It's really pretty, like mauve nude. And I remember she said that's one of her favorite colors. And then we have Mare by MAC. I'm gonna put it right over here. It's a little bit more mauve tone than the one from ColourPop. Okay. Now let's go ahead and open this guy and do the swatches for it. Again, this is the Pat McGrath Mini Lust Gloss and Skin Show Cool. Oh, I need scissors. Okay, here it is. It's pretty cool. It has the sequins and the lip colors come in like a little, I don't want sequins all over the place. Come on. So they come like already on a thingy, so that's how they end up staying in place. Wow, I have sequins everywhere. Okay. Let's pull them out. 1, 2, 3, and then put this away so we don't get sequins everywhere. Okay, we have the shade Dare to Bear, and this is called a gloss. That sound is satisfying when you first open a lip gloss. Okay. These might be like lip toppers. That looks really cute. It has kind of like a golden shift. Looks really pretty. And then let's do this one. This is the shade Pale Fire Nectar. This looks like it has actual shimmer particles, but don't see shimmer particles. It just has like a mauve shift to it, where this one is more like a golden shift. Okay, these look really pretty. And then the last one is the shade Divine Rose. This looks like it's gonna be pretty opaque. Oh, okay. Ooh, looks like it will really go very well with these two, the MAC and the ColourPop colors. Looks really pretty. I do love a good nudie, pinky lip gloss. And that's it. There you have it. That's all the makeup that I'll be playing with for the next 2 weeks. If you enjoyed this video again, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.